Hi, my name is Özgenur. Today I'm talking about my introduction to Mechatronics engineering term project. It's a robot that can extinguish fire while it's running away from the blocks. The system works like when the robot starts the work, it will go forward, but if it sees a barrier 30 centimeters away from itself, then it will turn left. So if there is a barrier in front of the robot, it will run away. While robots start the work, also servo motor will turn left and right continuously. That means it will be rotated between 0 and 180 degrees. If the flame sensor detects a flame, all motors will stop and the fan will start the work to extinguish fire. Because of the flame sensor and the fan are on top of the servo motor, fan will extinguish the flame without having any extra action. Because if it's the flame sensor detected a fire, then motors will be stopped and the servo will be looking into the direction of the flame. Also, fan will be looking into the direction of the flame. When the fan's motor is running, the flame sensor will check to see if the flame extinguished or not. If it's extinguished, then fan's motor will stop and robot will go forward or turn left in case presence of any barrier. Then it will continue just like that. So, for doing all this, in hardware part I used one big breadboard, one Ardunio Uno, one ultrasonic distance sensor, one flame sensor, 2 DC motors with a wheel, one servo motor, one DC motor with a fan, 2 motor driver, and 3 9-volt battery, ball caster, it's a type of wheel, and of course jumper cables. So let's take a look to my software part. Firstly, I describe all values and variables that I used, such as where the motors and sensors are used, which pins are used in the Arduino, and to describe whether are they output or input. Also, I started a serial communication to see if the flame sensor is working properly. After all, of course, I had some difficulties. Firstly, when I was starting the project, I thought that I can use a transistor circuit to control the fan. But after when I was getting together the whole circuit, I decided that it would be better to use a motor drive instead of transistor. Because transistor circuit is more complicated to do. Also, transistor circuit can damage to the Arduino after a little use, but motor drivers are not. Secondly, I had some trouble when I connected all the batteries to the breadboard because the fan was not spinning fast enough to extinguish fire, so I decided did not connect all batteries only to the breadboard. I connected the first battery only to the Arduino. I connected the second battery only to the 2 wheels, and I connected the third one only to fan. But that way I solved my problem. And thirdly, my left wheel was turning slower than the right one, so I decided to change digital pins where the left motor is plugged, and problem just solved.